Hi, this is Paul Goodwin with your Cabot Weekly Video Review. It's earnings season, which means there's a lot of movement in stocks, but what we're looking for is not just movement, we're looking for usable movement, and that means we want for indexes to be making decisive moves that will allow investors to move in and out of the market with confidence, and that's what we don't have yet. Looking at the Halter USX China Index, which is the basis of the Cabot China Timer for the China and Emerging Markets report, we can see that the Halter has moved above its 25 and 50-day moving averages, but we need for this lower average to start moving up, to actually trend upward before we feel we have enough momentum to say that it's safe to move back into the markets. So with markets essentially idling, being tossed in the surf, indecisive, reactive, moving up well on good news but back down on bad news, we really don't have a lot of usable momentum right now. Looking at a few other charts, here's the S&P 500, and the situation there is essentially the same as with the Halter Index. The S&P moved above both its 25 and 50-day moving averages today, but this average is still trending down about like that, and until it moves up decisively along with some of the other indexes in our basket of indexes, we won't have a usable buy signal. So best to hold cash and move cautiously when doing any buying. I wanted to talk a little bit today about breakouts. I wanted to show you what a breakout looks like, and here's one now. Aruba Networks, came up against resistance here, resistance here, resistance again here, and then broke above that resistance, then came down and used that resistance for support, and is now taken off into new high territory. Kind of a classic chart for a breakout. Then there's PWER, Power 1, which again, classic, coming up against resistance and resistance and resistance, and then breaking out. This hasn't broken out far, and at a price of just slightly below 10, may still have lots of room to run as institutional investors become interested. Third chart is Rubicon, and you can see it has set up one base here, broken out. It's now set up another base here. Rubicon will be reporting its earnings reports on August 5th, and the stock may wait here until investors get a look at those. So Aruba will be reporting August 27th, and PWER will be reporting July 29th. Also wanted to look at one stock from the emerging markets, and that would be Mercado Libre, which is both the eBay and the PayPal of Latin America, and a stock we've liked a lot. It has come up against its resistance here. One of the things I like about it is that there's this little wedge it's building here under resistance at 60. So it's a stock that is preparing for its breakout. The company will actually report on September 8th, as many emerging market companies like to do, wait a little later. But that's a nice setup, and one you might want to take a look at. Thanks so much, and we'll see you again next week.